2 down, 1 to go. Who will be the 2016 AquaX Malaysia champions? Welcome to Puchong for the final round of the AquaX Malaysia Tour. And after 2 rounds of competition, it couldn't get any tighter at the top. And the action has been absolutely awesome.
There it is, and round 2 is underway. He's gaining. They're practically joined together. It's now looking considerably choppy thanks to this. It's as you were in 200 with Christopher Keysbury in top spot once more. It's 3 out of 3 for the weekend and 4 in a row for Mohamed Noor at Puchong. And boy, is he a happy bunny at this moment in time.
So 3 incredible wins for Muhammad Faiz in the 300 class has the table looking like this. Brian Shah still on top with 102 points, Faiz with the perfect score last time on 95 points, and right behind him is Lim Hong Hao on 94 points, followed closely by Saifullah Nazar on 91 points. So any one of these 4 riders could take the championship. In the 200 class, it's been total domination from the man from Brunei, Chris Keysbury, 6 wins out of 6. Can you believe that? It doesn't get any better than that. So the usual format this weekend, 1 Enduro race today and 2 tomorrow, and then we will find out the champions of the 2016 AquaX Malaysia Series. As always, first on the water is the Sea-Doo Spark class. Now this is where you want to get started if you want to race in AquaX. And one man who's very confident of getting the win this weekend is number 611, Muhammad Daniel.
Okay, I feel in the moment,
At the moment, I'm increasing my effort to maintain my position in the championship while enjoying the racing. To maintain position is not easy, but effort is important. The Sprint Spark races were once again a very popular attraction at P1 AquaX Malaysia. Number 55, Nazrin Shah, and Mohammed Sharif on 611 were the early pace setters. And as the race went on, they continued to dictate the speed out front, with Nazrin Shah taking the win. On to the second race, and this time it was Mohammed Sharif who would be victorious.
The Sparks are always great racing, but now it's Enduro time. Brian Shah is leading the pack, but is he feeling the pressure?
Yeah, I feel pressure on this weekend because it's final round and I'm leading now. And AquaX point is quite near from me. I will try to push myself harder to get champion on this round and get the overall champion too.
After 3 wins last time out here in Puchong, Muhammad Faiz is the man in form.
I keep my focus, I just keep my ski on the good condition, and then yeah, my stamina, anything for my crew, my team already for round 3. Yeah.
Tell us about your main competitors this weekend. How are you going to try to get at them?
I will make sure for this race, I want number 1. Yeah, everyone want number 1. That racing is racing. I just try my best for my family, for my team, my Galata team, and then for myself also.
A second, a third, and a fourth last time out kept 191 Lim Hong Hao in the hunt for the title.
I need to work on my stamina and my strength and try not to fall from the ski as well. and not to be too nervous and safety first. Yeah. And also I hope my ski condition is very good for this race, so I can get the title for this race.
Are you going to win this series?
Yeah, I hope I can win, and I will try my best. Yeah, that's all.
Saiful Anaza has the pace as his second place in race 2 last time in Puchong proved. Can he go one better this weekend? Very confident that I can't win, but I am confident I can get a podium finish. You can feel the tension as the riders are heading up to the start. It's now over to our race commentator, Dave Moore.
Once the green flag is raised, this first moto of 3 will be underway. We're hitching a ride with Mohamed Noor, and for him this weekend is simple: win all 3 races to become champion. He's off to a demon start, very much the man in form. He dominated the last round of the series. Conditions cooler this time than they were a fortnight ago. This is Brian Cha. He leads the championship, but he couldn't muster a win last time. He knows he has to stay ahead of Mohamed Noor. Lim Hong Hao also has an outside shot of landing the crown. Well, Mohamed Noor is doing exactly what he needs to do, and if this is an indication of what is to come from him in this title-deciding final round of the campaign, then we are looking at the inaugural P1 AquaX Malaysian champion. He is leading, and he is leading quite handsomely. This is the view from third place, Lim Hong Hao, yet to record a race win, but has scored big points consistently in each moto. So we're looking at a replay. Saiful Anaza providing the pictures, and this is the start of the race on these powerful 300 horsepower machines. Here's another view, this time from Adapon Kunza, as these super powerful craft charge across these waters, ripping up the surface. Mohamed Noor continues to set the pace, totally in control. Brian Cha just keeping Mohamed Noor in his sights right now. It's so tight at the top of the overall standings. Every point gained is precious. Lim Hong Hao perhaps dropping off the pace. And here is Christopher Keysbury, the man leading the 200 class. Riding now with Mohammed Sharif. This stretch looking very busy. Lots of close fought racing. .31 is Brian Cha on the Sea-Doo RXPX. Riding with Brian Cha and coming up on slower traffic. They really... Oh, he's off! Oh, it's a big one. High speed. Brian Cha in the water. Well, that is good news for Mohamed Noor. It's just made his title chances a lot easier. We can see it again, and as Brian Cha approaches the rider ahead, he goes past and he's flung off the front of his machine. That will hurt. Mohamed Noor continues to lead. Picking his way through. Oh, and he's off as well. Mohamed Noor is off. Unbelievable. Let's look at this again. And he too is flung off and into the water. And this is how Mohamed Noor saw it for himself. Maybe gets crossed up, and down he goes. And now the swim back to his craft. Mohamed Noor on his way again, but that unplanned excursion has cost him time. Goggles off, by the way, they're hanging around his neck. So Lim Hong Hao looks to be on for his first win of the campaign. After the demise of both Brian Cha and Mohamed Noor, he now leads. Here's another peek at Mohamed Noor coming off at high speed and landing on his back. Thankfully, he is A-OK. So Lim Hong Hao is going to open up the championship fight even further. On board with Attapon Kunza from Thailand. He's currently in second and about to lap some of the slower riders. The checkered flag is out and will greet Lim Hong Hao for the first time this season. The third different race winner in 7 P1 Malaysian Aquacross races. Mohamed Noor recovering to finish third ahead of Saifullah Nazar. Kunza is second with Hong Hao, the race winner.
When I wanted to pass by two back marker in front of me, and I hit the wave and I fell out on my ski.
There seems to be quite some damage to your jet ski.
Front of the cover just break, and I'm still not sure engines inside still have water or not.
Can you still race?
Yeah, I hope I still can race 2 more moto tomorrow and finish the race.
This is the result for the 200 class, and yet again it's Christopher Keysbury of Brunei who occupies top spot.
Join us after the break for day 2 of racing in Puchong, where we will have 2 more Enduro races, and we'll also find out who will be crowned the champions of the 2016 Aquacross Malaysia Series. But the major question is, can Brian Cha continue to race? Welcome back, race fans, to day 2 of the Aquacross Malaysia Series from Puchong. And yesterday was full of drama in the Enduro category, where Brian Cha got into a major accident. He's okay, thankfully, but his ski is really damaged. So, the major talking point, will Brian Cha race?
Yes, I will continue today 2 moto. I will try not pushing too hard because my dad said I was pushing too hard yesterday, and he said it was so waste because I lose from overall champion.
His big rival, Muhammad Faiz, race didn't go to plan either. He was the early leader, but then he also crashed and finished third. So the big winner on the day was Lim Hong Hao in more ways than one. Mr. Consistent was the winner on the water and also moves to the top of the table.
After the next victory, I feel better and I have more confidence to get the title today.
Technically and tactically, what did you learn from your race yesterday?
Don't fall from the ski. Just maintain your stamina and your feeling, your emotion.
Are you going to win today?
Yes, I will do my best. I will try my best.
So 2 Enduro races today, 30 minutes and 1 lap coming up later. Well, depending on the weather really. But first, let's check in with the stand-up sprint ski class, our first ever Malaysia Aquacross champion.
On to the ski races, and Idzam Noraidi Mashud was victorious in the sprint class, despite the weekend honours going to newcomer Nantawat Singharai, who claimed wins in the opening 2 heats. Mohammed Fadli Hashim would take second in the championship, ahead of Mohammed Saimi Hashim. The remaining 2 heats would once again see Nantawat Singharai take the checkered flag. But the championship belonged to Idzam Noraidi Mashud. And that concluded the ski races for 2016.
I feel very happy to win this championship, and I'm very excited. And this is the first time we ever achieve this AquaX championship, especially in Asia. And then this is the first time, especially from us, we came all the way from Brunei to join this event and take the overall championship. Yeah.
Congratulations to our first champion, Haji Isham Nur Haidi, an excellent performance. Now it's time for the second enduro race of the weekend. At the moment, Lim Hong Hao is on top of the standings. But the major news is Brian Chia has made it to the starting line. What a race, even before it started. Over to our race commentator, Dave Moore.
Here we go with the penultimate race of the campaign. What drama will unfold this time? Following his crash yesterday, Brian Chia needs 2 wins to even begin thinking about winning the championship. That's all he can do in these final 2 races and hope for the best in terms of other results. Here they come, the 300 class riders to the fore and the 200 to the rear. Mohammed Noor, Lim Hong Hao and Brian Chia leading the charge. Adapon Kunza is right up there, cracking start for him. That's who we ride with. Brian Chia to his right and Lim Hong Hao to his left. Or it was until Brian Chia swept across and he now leads. A chance to have a look at Lim Hong Hao's start as he came together with Adapon Kunza, and that may have interrupted his momentum. Surely we will not have a repeat of yesterday's drama when both Brian Chia and Mohammed Noor came off their machines. Back on board with Adapon Kunza, who has dropped off the pace of the race leader. Riding now with Mohammed Noor, who has what appears to be a technical issue with his craft. He must be just staying out there to gain some points if he can. Adapon Kunza is one of the top riders in Thailand. This weekend is his first appearance in the P1 AquaX Malaysia event. Brian Chia showing no effects following that huge off he suffered in yesterday's opening moto. He still leads. No shocks in the 200 class, where Christopher Keysbury of Brunei has been totally dominant. He will prove to be a worthy champion in that category. Brian Chia had to win this one, and with Mohammed Noor struggling, it's blown the championship race wide open again. Brian Chia takes the win, and it's all set up for the last race of the campaign later today. What an end to the season it will be. Drama all the way. Third place for Lim Hong Hao keeps him right in the picture in the chase for the P1 AquaX crown, and another strong showing from Kunza in second. That's 2 wins out of 2 for Christopher Keysbury in the 200 class, and it's a result that secures the championship title for him.
One of the great strengths of the AquaX series is being able to take the racing to people at some fantastic locations. None more so than here at the D Island residence in Puchong. And this is the man that made it all possible.
LBS can work with the organizer and to work together with the organizer so that see whatever way we can cooperate in order to make the D Island internationally known by. If they agree, then maybe we can have it for it a yearly event. This is thing good for Malaysian to watch the water sport in this area. The islanding will appear in the world.
Still one more enduro race to come, but we'll have that in a few moments. But now we have a champion in the Sprint Spark class.
The Sprint Spark races were once again a very popular attraction at P1 AquaX Malaysia. Number 55, Nazrun Shah, and Mohammed Sharif on 611 were the early pace setters. And as the race went on, they continued to dictate the speed out front, with Nazrun Shah taking the win. On to the second race, and this time it was Mohammed Sharif who would be victorious. The third Spark Class race of the weekend. And would there be a third different winner following the success of the previous day of Nazrin Shah and Mohammed Sharif? Both were looking strong in this one. And there would be another name on the top of the leaderboard, with number 610, Saifullah Nazar, taking the spoils this time. He repeated the feat in the fourth and final race. But it was Mohammed Sharif who finished second, and that was enough for him to become champion.
Thank you very much to P1 AquaX for giving me the opportunity to compete. It's an amazing feeling to be a winner of the AquaX Championship. So this is it. Can Lim Hong Hao deliver when it really counts? Over to our race commentator, Dave Moore.
It's been said that money can't buy happiness, but it can buy a jet ski. And you never see an unhappy person riding a jet ski. Well, one man would certainly be happier than all the rest at the end of the final race of the season. The question was, who would it be? Mohammed Noor, Brian Cha, or Lim Hong Hao? The battle for the P1 AquaX Malaysia Championship has been closely fought in more ways than one. At the checkered flag, it was Mohammed Noor who took the victory, but was it enough for the title? The answer was no. Lim Hong Hao grabbed third place and therefore had mustered more than enough points to be confirmed as the first P1 AquaX Malaysia champion.
I really feel excited. Very excited. And I really thanks to AquaX giving me the opportunity to race, and I can take this overall champion. And also my dad, my family, my friends, they help me a lot. Without them, I can't do it. I will come back in the next year, and I will try to get another champion also, overall champion.
Christopher Keysbury takes the 200 crown with him back to Brunei. There has been no one to touch him in that category during this campaign.
To win this first AquaX Malaysian Series 2016, I feel very honored and very happy to have won every single races and at every single round.
What an exciting 3 rounds of racing it has been. The racing has been absolutely fantastic, and we hope that you've enjoyed it as much as we have. On behalf of everybody here at AquaX and myself, Ben Ibrahim, we'd like to thank you for your time, and we'll catch you next time right here on AquaX.